always been religious? Going back, so you're brought up religious,
Yes,
and you never
yes.
swayed from that?
No.
You stayed there?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I felt that was the right thing for me.
Yeah. Is that in your stand-up?
Yes. Oh, well, I do talk about being Muslim.
Yeah, you do. What's that bit I loved? I told you I loved it about you. You order a whiskey or something.
Yes. Yeah, because the geezer was... I was like, hello, and he was like... I'm here for a gig. And he was like, what? Kind of thing. I was like, I'm going to get this prick. So I was like, yeah, can I have a whiskey? And he was like, I beg your pardon. I was like, yeah, hurry up, man. Give me a whiskey. Don't worry, I've integrated. Get me a whiskey. And then he poured it out. This is a true story. And then I said, and he poured it out and he gave it to me. And I said, is it halal? And he was not happy. And I didn't pay for it either. He can kiss my ass. I'm not paying for that. Fucking prick.
You know what's something that strikes me is stand-up being such a kind of such an individual kind of line of work or line of artwork.
Yeah.
You know, it's such an individual performance. We're not sharing that stage with anyone. And your life sounding like, you know, and you've said this yourself, that you've had to rely on, you know, you've had to learn to kind of rely on yourself. Is that something that, I doubt this was conscious at the time, but do you think that there is something in stand-up that attracted you to it, about it being individual? The fact that you don't have to rely on anyone. When you start, I would say when you start off, you don't have to rely on anyone. As you carry on, I think you realise you do. You need people.
Yeah, I think.
But it's true, isn't it? Like, you don't have to, when you begin, that's just you.
Yes.
And you put your name down, or however you call it, email, and you go and you do it. And there's no one that's going to let you down.
Yeah, I've never really thought about it, to be honest, until you said it now. When I first started doing stand-up, I was on a website looking for like a walking group in my area. And then do you remember like when the internet was still kind of like new and you'd get pop-ups all the time? And a pop-up just...
I remember those pop-ups. Sorry, now's not the time. Yeah, go on.
And a pop-up came up and it said, try stand-up comedy. And I was like, okay.
That's it?
That is it. That's how it started, I swear to you.
That's your origin story?
Yeah.
Is you were looking for a walk group?
Yeah.
And it was a pop-up?
Yeah. And then I was like, it just came up and I was like, oh, because I'd been through my second divorce and I was like, I want to do something for myself. Because when you're in a relationship, you give a lot to that relationship, right? Because you're trying to nurture it and grow it and stuff like that.
Yeah, you become a member of the relationship. Yeah.
And sometimes you can neglect yourself. You shouldn't, but it does happen. We just forget sometimes. And then when the divorce, and then when that popped up, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I want to do something for myself. I'm going to do this. And then I started doing it.
Well, did you have any interest in stand-up? Had you seen stand-up?
Yes.
Where had you seen stand-up?
Live at the Apollo.
Had you seen it live?
No, I've never seen stand-up live.
What about comedy in general?
Yeah,
films,
I used to love
sitcoms.
Yes, yes.
Which ones?
So, like, one of my favourite films is The Wedding Singer.
That's one of my favourite films.
I love it. See, me and you are similar, Sean.
That's one of my favourite films.
What month were you born in?
Again, some information that would have been a little more helpful yesterday.
That's from the film, by the way. He's not actually shouting at me.
My God.
What month were you born in?
December.
So what star sign are you?
Sag.
Oh, I'm a.
Did I not say the one you wanted me to?
Aries. No, I think. Are you like a water sign or something?
There's a bow and arrow or something. Man
you
on a
might
horse.
be Earth. I don't know. I think
know.
That's why maybe we are similar, because I think they're compatible, like friends and shit,
okay, good.
some shit.
Good.
Anyway, I don't know.
So like
Mystic fucking Meg. Like, you send this to her, she'll tell us. But I think she's passed away, poor lady. Don't haunt us. Yeah, don't haunt us, bitch.
No.
But yeah.
It was her that said bitch, not me. Meg. So, all right, so Wedding Singer. So, okay.
Yes, The Wedding Singer, like 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, I love that film.
Never Been Kissed. I don't. And these are more like
So you
rom
like Drew
coms.
Barrymore?
Yeah,
you
I
like
do
rom
like Drew-
coms and Drew Barrymore. I see.
I do like Drew Barrymore. What else? I love things like Tango and Cash. That's one of my favourite films.
Right.
I know it's not like that's like action comedy.
So were you watching these and ever fantasizing about even kind of like being in these films or anything like that?
Yeah, I think I would. I did want to be like an actress, performing arts. I was still interested in that,
Yeah.
and not when I did comedy. Like probably before I got married. That's what I was.
The first
the
time.
first time, yeah. That kind of stuff. But I knew like so when I went to university, I did design technology because I did for A levels. I did like design technology, English literature, dance, and performing arts.
Right, so we're back there now. We've kind of
Yes.
come full circle. You left school and you chose to do performing arts.
Yes, I don't know why, but I remember
Because you loved performing.
I did
I
love
know
it.
why.
Yeah, but I knew I
know why.
couldn't do it as a career because they want you to take your clothes off. They want you to kiss everyone. They want you to do.
Kissing?
They do, innit? That's what they're so. Why do we have to always?
What film genre was this?
But a woman always has to like. And I was like, I can't do this.
Okay.
I can't do this, and they're not gonna let me not do it, and I can't compromise myself for it.
Fine.
So I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
But then in school, during my A levels,
Yeah.
there was one of the teacher who taught us dance and performing arts. We were in the class, and she was going around saying, "Can everyone say their name?" And then I said my name, and she goes to me, "Oh my God, that is such a lovely name." She goes to me, "I can see it up in lights." And I'm like, who is this bitch trying to joke? Like, is she trying to be funny or something? And I was offended because I was like, are you trying to take the piss out of me? You know, and I just rolled my eyes because I was like,
it sounds like you've not. It sounds like you've not like heard any many nice
yeah,
things come your way, so you probably weren't used to it.
yeah, that was hard. Even now, I find it hard to take compliments and stuff like that. Like, if a guy tries to chat me up, I'm like, I will bust your head, bruv. Are you taking the piss? And they're like, no, I just want your number. I'm like, fucking, I'm going to count to 3. You best fuck off, yeah? And they're like, okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be in a rom-com. I don't. Sorry.
So, yeah, it was...
That would actually
yeah,
be the perfect rom-com, but yeah. Go on.
But yeah, that's what she said, and it was just like, what? And I remember going to university, and then I only went for a little while, like not even a year, less than a year, well less than a year. And I was doing so well. I was getting like the second highest in the class. I loved all that creativity and the projects they would set us. And I remember once they set us this project, and they were like, there was like an aubergine and a pepper, and they were like, you have to make different sculptures using different materials of these two vegetables, and then we're going to have a presentation. Bruv, I made about 12 sculptures. I broke my mum's glass table so I could use the glass. She was fuming. I told her no, my sister fell through it. And then she was like, what? And I went onto a building site and stole some rock, and they tried to chase me. I was like, shut up. And then just mad shit, honestly, a sponge, a soap. I loved it, and then I had to leave because we had no money. There was like no money, and so I had to leave and work.
This is uni?
Yeah, I had to leave.
Sorry, just because I didn't go to uni, why would you, this is so ignorant of me. Why would you need money to be at uni?
You need like...
Don't you get the loan that pays...
You do, but it's not enough, especially when you're doing like art stuff.
Okay.
Don't forget, like, you're having to buy like materials, clothes, and then what about stuff at home? Food, all that kind of stuff. So, bus passes, travel.
Okay.
It wasn't free.
Right.
I don't think it's ever been free. I'm not sure.
Right. So at that point, what did it look like you were going to do with your life when you were at uni? Is there a sense of what you wanted to do?
I wanted to do something in design.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do, because I was like, this still meets the creativity in me.
Yeah.
And I can I can do it on my terms. Like, I don't have to take my clothes off. I don't have to kiss anyone. So I can still do that creative stuff. And it was expensive, man, because you're doing design. Like some of the case itself for all my drawings and stuff was like £100. Like it's a lot. So yeah, and then I had to leave. I was like, I just have to work, and I was like, oh, then it just became about keeping the roof over your head and being fed,
surviving.
Yeah, and it become a different thing, and then everything inside you dies. You know, like all your hopes, your dreams. You're just like, I just need to make sure this is paid. These people are looked after. We're fed. We're dressed. We're clean. We're safe, and that's it.
So at that point, your kind of dreams are dead. You meet someone, you get married.
Yeah.
You get divorced.
Yeah.
You get married again.
Yeah.
Divorced.
Yeah.
And after the second divorce, you look for a walking club. I take it because you're lonely.
No, but it could be part of that. I wouldn't say no, it was because I was lonely. I just wanted to move more, and I wanted to do it with people. I wanted to, like, you know, like in the way that you got a personal trainer, because that motivates you. You've paid for it. You have to go.
Oh, God, yeah.
And I do have a personal trainer now, and she's very good. And I've been with her for years.
Really?
She's very good, yeah. And I wouldn't change it for the world.
Counsel.
Do you?
I did counsel, and so I learnt to not get one because it's just a waste of money because I just counsel.
It's hard, man. It's hard. But when you're, especially with the job that we do, being self-employed, people don't understand. Your week could be empty, and then you get like 25 jobs in a day.
All right, you do.
Shut up.
Calm down. Rein it in.
Shut your hole.
All right. Okay. So then so you get this pop up.
Yeah.
And what I get a sense that the thing is, you're such a naturally funny person. You're such a naturally lovable person. That was always there. And I think from listening to you, you can tell that was always there with the going back to home and how playful you were and how creative you were just as a child. That was there. So when you see Comedy Course, is that the Comedy Course? Mm-hmm. You know that's, I mean, we both know that's most people's worst nightmare. Yes. Because they tell us that often. Yes. People like to tell comedians that you know, that they couldn't think of anything worse. Mm. The longer I've done it, the more I've understood that. Mm-hmm. And think they might be right. No. But what's made you do such a thing if you've never considered it? Were you the funny one? When you were doing performing arts and dance, were you the joker? Were you the class clown?
I took it very seriously.
So no.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say. I don't know, to be honest. You know, it's difficult because you don't remember. Because I remember having friends in like secondary school and college and stuff, and I don't know, like maybe like one day you put makeup on and you're gonna, you know, it's a new. I never wore makeup growing up, but maybe one day you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to try it. And you put it on. And then someone's like, oh, you look really nice. And then I'm like, oh, really? Oh, I think I've messed it up. I've put on too much. And then like one of my friends being like, oh, I've told you look nice. If you can't accept it, then I'm not going to like stroke your ego. I'm like, what? You know, and it was that kind of thing. Just never having any support or like kind words said to you from people around you, these people that are supposed to be your friends or whatever. So I could never tell you if I was the funny one because I would have never seen it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I really do. Yeah. So why do it? Why do it then?
The comedy.
Yeah, why do the course?
I ain't got a clue, I'll be honest with you. It just came up and I was
That's crazy.
I was just like, I just want to try fun stuff. I just want to do something for myself. And I did the course. And the course doesn't, nothing can teach you to be funny. You've either got it or you don't. But it teaches you like confidence to be able to speak in front, because they give you an audience to talk in front of. And then it teaches you like little bits of like joke writing techniques, which I've never used.
I might have to do this course. I'm going to be honest with you.
Shut up. And it gives you community, comedy community. And that was it. I just done it. And people were like, oh, that was really good. You was really good. And then I was like, oh, I think I enjoyed it. I liked being up there. I like being like, like you said, you know, going back to when you said, you're alone on the stage. You are in control. Like, no one can tell you shit. You're in control of it all.
Yeah.
And what I like about it as well is that you're responsible for yourself. There is, like, if people don't like, there's no one they can complain to. They can't be like, oh, sorry, can I speak to your manager? I am the manager, bitch. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So, like, when do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're doing a normal job. It's like, no, it stays here. Like, this is it.
You're not answering to anyone.
No.
What kind of jobs did you have? You had jobs. You must have had jobs. What were they?
I was a teaching assistant. I worked at a shoe shop. I worked admin in universities.
These were just bits of. These were just kind of bitty jobs to get you.
Yeah, to keep the rent.
To get you by.
Yeah, to keep the rent going.
Right.
To keep the rent paid.
And is there anything from any of those jobs that you could take that have, made you appreciate what you do today or helped hone who you are today? Sometimes people, they did those jobs, but they might have liked one of them and actually they took something from them.
Yes, I love organisation. I love things in order. So I used to love doing like admin.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Loved
stuff
admin?
like I loved it.
Okay, if things don't work out for you and you get cancelled, will you be my PA, please?
You should see my emails. They're exquisite. I'm like, hello, how are you? Yes, please. Kind regards, Fatiha. Kiss.
Okay, we've all got ChatGPT.
Yeah, no. Honestly, my emails are top.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Okay, well, I look forward to receiving one.
I'll send you one after this.
Thank you very
listen,
much.
wanker. But and I used to love like teaching assistant because I know what those kids needed because that's what I needed when I was growing up. So I give it to them.
What?
I know what they're like.
What did you need?
I think this is a bit deep.
Go on, hit me.
I don't know, maybe like acceptance and taking you for who you are at the stage you're at in life.
Yeah.
And not being repulsed by that, like understanding that this is the stage they are, this is all they can give, this is all they are at now. And that's enough and that's okay.
It's funny. I'm now I will sound like a wanker and I'm very much aware of that, but this pod is an old idea that I had because I was in the bottom sets at school and I had no qualifications and I was from a working class background and my dad with drug addiction and stuff like that, when I finally kind of got into comedy, I certainly met the people in TV and whatnot, and I realised that these people were nothing like what I had come from. That's where the idea for this, and I know I sound like a wanker, but that is where the idea for this pod came from, which is you could hear people's journeys and it might give someone who was in the bottom sets at school, who was the one that was suspended all the time, which was me, it might give them the belief that no matter who they are and whatever their situation is, that there is a pathway for them.
Yeah.
And don't listen to those people that are telling you that I was told by a maths teacher that I was going to be a second-hand car salesman. That it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. You've got this. Look, and I'm going to talk to all of these different people. And you're such an amazing example of that.
Oh, thank you.
You listen to your story, and really, all right, Aristotle might have been able to see at 7 years of age that you had that in you to become the comedian that you are today. But as we've heard, it was stacked against you, I think, clearly. And you've made it. And it's an amazing story.
Oh, thank
you should be very proud. Some of it's difficult to listen to, but I like, it's also very funny and I think that's so wonderful that you wanted to. And you were giving back. You were working with these children.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved working with them. I loved.
Were they trouble? Were these kids trouble?
Yes, they were. They used So what with these kids? They don't have any structure at home. The parents are not involved. They don't, for whatever reason. They're not checking their homework. They're not checking. The kid can stay out all night and there'll be no one looking for them and stuff like that.
Wow.
No one checking they've eaten and things like that.
Yeah.
So they feel like nobody cares about them and that they're like, there's no value. They have no value. So then when they come to school and you're like, can you get your feet off the table? And then they're like, do you know who I am? And then I'll go up in their face. I'm like, do you know who I am? And then they back up straight away. Do you know what I mean? I remember once working in school and there was these twins and they were so rude and they told me to fuck off. And I was like, what? Sorry, say that again. I just want to make sure that is what you said. And they said it again. I was like, is that your final answer? And they're like, yeah. I was like, all right. So 3:30, I was at the gate. And I was like, listen, I was like, could you want to say that again? Because now I'm not at work no more. Now I'm just someone on the street. If you say that again, I promise you're going to swallow your whole fucking mouth. And they never, ever was rude to me again, ever. You know? Just things like that. I'm telling you. But then you would...
Maybe I needed you as a teacher, I think.
No, I think you just like, this is what I'm... And there's so many... It's hard.
What was your point there? Was that these twins, what did that they needed to be?
They just needed to know that you can talk to your you know, you that might be okay where you live, but it ain't okay here. Like we talk to people like this here. So it's teaching them also a life skill. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't just talk to people like, this is what a lot of the young people, they leave school and then they have a massive fucking shock. Because if you talk to someone like that on the street, you will get knocked out. Like they have a massive shock. So
and if you break the rules after school, it's kind of also if you break the rules, it's jail.
That's right. That's right. And then it's on your record, and then you can't get a job, and then you can't get a passport, and you can't fly here, and you can't, and all that kind of shit. So it's about making them realise that sooner rather than later. But also you have to seeing the good in that kid. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There is good in there. But for whatever, because they're going through something difficult and because they've been exposed to really horrible stuff, this is why they're acting out like that. But that is also not an excuse. It's to help you understand where this kid's coming from so that you can connect with them. Yeah. And I could connect with them because I was like them, you know? Yeah. Like I remember this kid, he used to play up a lot in class and I go, and I pulled him aside. And that's the one that said to me, do you know who I am? And I was like, do you know who I am? And then he got his feet off the table. But like, and I remember he was one of the worst kids, and me and him got on very well after that. After we had a little thing, and I remember he would start kicking off in class and throwing chairs. I'd grab him and I'd take him outside. I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, I don't want to, and shouting. I'm like, and I waited till he finished. I was like, just tell me what is the problem right now? What has upset you? And he said to me, the work is too easy. I said, all right, I'm going to sort it for you. And then started getting him harder worksheets and stuff like that. So it wasn't that he was unintelligent. It's just that he found it was too easy. And the only way he could communicate that was by kicking off because that's what he was used to or whatever. So this is what I mean. You have to really listen and like to what these kids are saying. It is a skill. Like I can see through that shit. Like, do you know what I mean? And this is what I mean by like that one act, that one person that can understand you or that one person that sees you for who you really are can change your whole fucking life.
And did you have one of those people?
I did. But mine came very much older.
Later in life?
Yeah, later in life. So when I first started comedy, I gigged once with a comedian and she liked my comedy and she was doing one of her own shows. You know, like when it's like Seann Walsh and Friends, like that kind of show.
Yeah. So I do that. Yeah. Seann Walsh and Acquaintances.
That is what you call it, is it?
Seann Walsh and a bunch of people that have reluctantly agreed to do him a favour. Yeah.
So she did one of those shows and she asked me to do it and I said okay. And her manager was there. She had a manager. He saw me, he was worried about me because I just used to sit quietly and he was thinking, oh shit, this girl's going to get eaten alive on the stage, because that's how I used to prepare, just sit quietly. Sometimes I still do that, but rarely. Like now I can chat to you for ages and then they go, oh, you're on stage. I go, okay, and then bang, I'm out. Like it's not a problem. So anyway, so I was sitting quietly, went out, smashed it, and then he came up to me. He's like, "Oh, you scared me, but you're really good. What do you want? What are your plans?" And I was like, "Oh, I'd love to get management and get advice on, how to grow and all that kind of thing." He was like, "Okay," and then didn't say anything. That was that. 2 years later, he called me, and he goes, "I've been watching your trajectory. You're doing really well, and I'd like to manage you." And I said, "Okay." So he started managing me. And then it got to the point where it was too busy. I was working full time. Like I did comedy for 10 years. 8 of those years, I was doing a 9 to 5 and I was doing 6 nights a week. This is what I'm saying. Like no one can fucking say shit to me because I put the fucking graft in. I busted my ass.
Oh my God.
So anyway, and then it started getting busy and I was using like annual leave and all that kind of, and my work was very understanding and stuff.
Hang on, what work, sorry if I missed something, what work was it at this point?
I was working in a university as a program administrator, so I was looking after degrees and stuff. Yeah, it was admin.
So you were loving it.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved honestly, when we'd have to do like exam boards where you go through all the students' marks and then award them, bruv, my spreadsheets were the best.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't doubt it.
best.
I don't doubt it. And I'm not going to say they weren't because your brother smashes me up. Okay, right. So, I mean, that is a lot. You're gigging sometimes 6 nights a week.
Yeah.
And you've got a
Because I knew,
job.
you don't, when you're different, you don't have the chance. You don't have the chance to not be good. Like, you have to be better than everyone else. Because when you look different, if I'm shit, then they go, "Oh, all Muslim women are not funny. Ethnic women are not funny." It's never that woman's not funny. Women are not funny. There's all these labels that get tagged onto you. I can't do that. Like, I have to be the best that I can be and work really hard. And I don't mind it. I don't mind it because I've got substance. Like, I've got, do you know what I'm saying? Comedy muscle, bruv.
Yes,
ain't
you
no
do.
One, ain't
I've
no
seen
one
it.
taking.
I've seen you flex those muscles in big comedy theatres.
You can chat. You've got fucking like triceps, biceps. You got the back muscles, the neck muscles. Your glutes have fucking muscles. That's how much muscles you got. Like, stop being humble. Yeah. You can fucking rip it up. I've seen you destroy rooms. So don't stop.
Oh, bless you.
It's the truth.
No, well, that's lovely. Thank you. That's that. She was really saying that wasn't AI. People listening, they've AI'd this bit.
I just said
why
it
has
to be
Fati
AI.
got 7 fingers?
Yeah.
So your manager's come along.
Yeah, so he's like, "Fatiha, you need to leave your job." And I said, "I can't." And he was like, "What's holding you back?" And I said, if I don't work there, I don't eat. I don't have I don't have a safety net. I don't have anyone I can call as backup. Like, I live on my own. I have to pay for my own shit and all that. Like, I can't do it. Like, I can't take a chance. And he said to me, "Okay, this is what we're going to do." He goes to me, "I'm going to put money in your account and you're going to leave your job." And I swear to you, this was done on a handshake. I've never signed anything with him. It was on a handshake. And he goes, "I'm going to put money in your account and you're going to leave." And I said, "Okay." And then I was so scared. And he was like, "I promise you, the worst that can happen is that it doesn't work out and you go back to your job and you pay me that money back slowly." And I said, "Okay." And then I left. And I gave my notice in December. I left in January. Mm-hmm. And then in April, I'd given him back all that money. And that's it. It's never stopped. And I've got an agent and a manager. I'm just so lucky.
This is an hour because we have the same.
Yeah, no, this isn't them. So we got Off the Curb and then
you've got 2.
Yeah, I've got 2. I've got a manager
and the other one that's not mine just put money on your account.
Yes.
Right. Can I have his email address, please?
So funny. But I love them both. They both like manager and agent. They're just both there all the time. And
yeah.
It's like just having extra backup all the time. You know what I mean? Just
support.
Man.
Support. So it doesn't feel like there's been too much.
Yeah,
you don't mind
absolutely.
me saying so. Support.
Yeah.
In your life.
Yes, absolutely. When I was unwell, they jumped in. They were like, "Don't worry, Fatty, I will sort this.
Yeah.
They protect me and yeah.
And that again, that's wonderful because it sounds like that wasn't there. And you've worked very, 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 very hard and been through a lot to get that, as you say, that kind of support and protection, as you say. Yeah, that's fantastic. I suppose before we come to the end, I would want to ask, it's a more general question. What do you think, looking back at your youth and your upbringing, and I've tried to kind of discover it in increments as we've gone along, but how do you think, just as a whole, your youth has shaped the success that you are today, the person and the comedian that you are? You know, you look back and you go, without those things, you wouldn't be live at the Apollos. You know, Fatiha, what?
I think definitely the working class element. So, always having to work your hardest and make it your best. Just never stop working. Never ever stop working.
Nothing to fall back on.
Yeah, having that nothing to fall back on. It's like a little hole or something in the floor. You always have to jump. Oh, careful, don't fall in there. Don't fall in there. We don't know where that goes. If you fall in there, you know, that kind of thing. And there's no one to save you. And I think all the heartache has made me really like a soft person and a caring person. I can't tell you the amount of times I've seen like people in distress and I go up to them, even now, like I don't give a fuck. And they're like, are you that comedian? I'm like, bitch, you're crying into your chips. Like, why are you asking me if I'm that comedian? Just let me help you. Like,
that's very sweet.
Yeah, no, I will. If I see anyone in distress, I always like stop and help them and stuff, like make sure they're okay. The amount of times I've taken women all the way home because they're like too drunk, and I worry. I'm like, if they get in a taxi or because I could put them in an Uber, but I'm like, what if something happens? Because these women are not well. So make sure they get home and stuff like that. But I guess hope, maybe, like because my situation has changed so drastically from being, you know, homeless and divorced twice and all that, like how much my life has changed.
Yeah.
I still live on an estate though, you know. I'm a state until I die, man. I don't give a fuck. I can't. I'm not moving to no poncy fucking 5-bedroom house. Nah, man. I love the chaos of an estate. I do.
So that's hilarious.
I swear. I love it.
It's cute. You're gonna have your own BBC One chat show. You're still gonna be on the estate.
Living on, I swear,
on the
man.
balcony, like floor 4, the lifts, I'll buzz you up, the lift's broken, you've got to use the stairs.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm in the WhatsApp group in our block.
Right.
Always rowing with people and that. I love it, man.
What?
Just not dumb shit, innit? People do dumb shit when you live on an estate.
Like what?
They leave like rubbish where they shouldn't leave it.
Yeah.
They do dumb shit in the lift, like leave their coffee in the lift. I'll smash your house, bro. What are you doing? Clean up your shit. And then they moan when the service charge goes up. I'm like, yeah, because you're a dickhead, innit? Why are you throwing like your rubbish in the lift? And always fighting with people sleeping in the bins as well. I'm like, people putting the whole fucking kitchen in the bin. I'm like, can you not? There's a number you call and they come and collect it. Why are you doing that?
People put the whole kitchen in the bin.
I'm telling you. I'm like, there's a number you call. Why are you putting that in the fucking bin, you dickhead?
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, but that's just the way I am. I just love living on the estate. But anyway, what did you say? Yeah, hope.
Well, hope. Yeah, no, that was amazing. You know, that's really interesting, and I think you've been so.
And what hard work can do for you. Do you know what I mean? And not, I think as well, not to, if you know you're good, always be humble. Always, because you can lose everything like that.
Tell me about it.
Shut up.
Who do I know?
I'm so sorry. I just didn't think. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't think. But
stupid.
No, but yours is so hope. You're hopeful as well. Like, don't put this bit in. If it's done, it's up to you. No, but
I think you've been extremely. You got to keep. Well, we both know you got to keep. There's a lot of hope involved in
resilience.
Well, probably in doing this, but I was about to say about you is you know, you've been just a remarkably resilient human being, and yeah, just listening to your story, how you got to where you are today, especially in your younger life, and I just think it's absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy that you're doing so well.
Thank you.
That's so difficult for a comedian to say.
No, it's true.
No, I'm kidding, but I really am. It's wonderful.
because you're a good person, and you're not horrible, or like, do you know, sometimes in this industry it's because it's cutthroat, innit? But you don't have to be cutthroat, man. Like, just, do you know what I mean? Why are you being an idiot for, like?
I think that's insecurity, and I think it takes a lot of experience and
it's like we all have wobbles
to get rid of those.
But everybody has wobbles. But do you know what you do? You go to your friends that are not in this industry and you moan to them.
You go to the estate, do you?
Yes, exactly. And I speak to the geezer sleeping in the bin, and I go, bruv, let's have a little chat. I need a bit of time.
You go to speak to that geezer in the bin,
yeah.
And you go, I just did mock the week. That Dara Breeze doing my nuts in. Now, before I go,
yes,
and you go, before I let you go,
yes.
Why are you and your brother smashing up people?
Oh, because people are rude. Okay, like in school, we used to get picked on because my brother's black because we got different dads. So his dad's from Sahara Desert, and my brother's black. So like he
can't do the, was it white passing?
No,
there's
he
no
can't.
white passing there.
No white passing there. And so we used to get a lot of shit, and people used to always think he was my boyfriend, and then he'd smash people up for that because he's like, no, I'm her brother and stuff. So yeah, he's the only, because he's my mum's son. So my mum had 3 kids with his dad, but he's the only one that's dark feet. It's funny how it can jump generation and stuff like that.
Have there been tests?
Yes.
Okay,
oh my God.
sure.
My mum will come for you.
And your brother.
Will
cut that.
No, I remember the neighbour come knocking once, and she was like, "Oh, your son," just general chit chat, and she was like, "Oh, this is your son. Oh my God, you sure he's not the postman's son?" And my mum was like, "What? We must kill her. She just called me a prostitute." I was like, "Mum, that's just English joke, innit? Like English humour." She's like, "No, we got to kill her before your dad comes home." I'm like, "No, you got to kill her before my dad comes home. I got homework, so bye." So yeah, she doesn't get all those little, like.
Yeah.
She does now, but like.
Oh.
But
well,
yeah,
that's wonderful.
Hope, resilience, and humble. Always be humble. Keep your feet on the ground. Don't get too cocky, and never forget that what's yours will never miss you. It will never. What's written for you will be yours no matter what. But you still have to work for it. Do you know sorry, I'm going to say this last thing. I'm going to shut my mouth.
No. So, I'm having a great time. Don't apologise. I've got you here. Don't be saying sorry to me. I'm sorry. Go on.
So, like in Islam, I'm not preaching. It's just like a culture exchange.
Well, no, I've got to learn.
No, it was just an exchange.
I'm joining. Yeah. So I'm taking notes. Come on.
Oh my God, that's why I brought my big bag with all the stamps.
All the kit.
Can give you the stamps and all that.
Yeah.
But like in Islam, like the faith teaches us. God says like trust in Allah. So trust in God, but tie your camel. Yeah. So like, and that's a good thing. I always take forward with me as well. I get a lot of stuff from my faith, a lot. Like we trust, but like I trust God's going to take care of me, but I also have to do my side of it.
Yeah.
So you can't just sit at home and go, I'm going to be a comedian. You have to work. Even it's written for you, but you have to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you have to work hard at it. Just because it's meant for you, don't think it's, just that.
You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Now, do you know if there is a religion where I can get everything I want from just staying in bed? Because I'll do that one.
I wish I knew.
Right, well, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it. Fatiha El-Ghorri, fantastic Fatiha El-Ghorri. As ever, please like, subscribe, and hit the follow button, and share this episode with anyone that you think will enjoy it. That's hugely appreciated and allows us to make the show bigger and better. And that's it. That's it from us. We'll see you next week for more Class Clown.